So we just got all our shipping done for orders from last night, and now we're going to show how to clean the used shoes and get them ready for photography.
Let's dive in.
Hopefully you guys tuned into episode 1. We talked about sourcing. We have a $25 budget. We're going to turn $25 into $1,000, and it starts with these 4 pairs of shoes. We looked through 500 or 600 pairs, and we stayed under budget buying these 4. We spent $23 and change. This is a closet in our loft in our new place, and we're going to show you exactly how we set up a little cleaning station and exactly what we use. First of all, the best way to clean shoes is to source shoes that do not need a lot of cleaning. It seems so obvious, but the stricter you are in your sourcing, the better it's going to be for you. Here is our little makeshift setup. We've got a trash can. We used an empty Nike box as a trash can. We have a space heater we got at Goodwill. We've got a milk crate. And then here's a few supplies. Whatever foam shoe cleaner Walmart has stocked is usually what we grab. We've used Penguin, we've used Soft Sole, just to name a few brands. It comes with the top right here, and this is what you're gonna use to scrub. We use a pick. This is actually a metal pick I got from my grandfather's toolbox. I'm pretty sure it's a chainsaw file, but we've used toothpicks, we've used skewers, any kind of pick to get the rocks out and to get hard to reach places. We use a soft bristle brush, and then of course we have a rag. Without further ado, let's jump in and clean some shoes.
All right, let's dive right in. We respect your time, so we're gonna keep this short and simple, right to the point. We're gonna show you how we clean one pair of shoes. This process can be used over and over with all of the shoes that we got. The only difference that will switch things up is if we get suede or leather. When that comes up in the future, we'll show you how to clean those as well. Again, repeating the obvious, sourcing shoes that don't need a lot of cleaning is the key. When we do clean them, the first thing that we do is we go in, we take all the stickers off the bottom. We already took the sticker off the bottom here. We use the pick to get the stickers. Then, as you can see, there's some rocks in the middle. We use the pick. Again, we use a metal pick. You can use a skewer. You can use toothpicks, whatever shiny, pointy object you want to use to get all those rocks out. You want to get all the big debris at least broken up as much as you possibly can, and then give it a little dry brush. After you've picked all the sticker off, you've picked the rocks out, you want to get as much of the dirt off as you possibly can with the dry brush before going into using the sneaker cleaner, because when you add water to dirt, it creates mud, and you don't want a lot of mud. So we'll give it a quick brush, then we're good to go. You have some writing on the bottom we got to get rid of. You have some gray, I think you can see that. There's some gray, obviously you can see some dirt, and we want to get in as much as we can. So what we usually do is we give it a light, very light, and then see it foams up really quick. You don't have to put a ton of the sneaker cleaner on there. Then what we do is we go circular around the whole entire bottom. What you're doing is you're driving the sneaker cleaner into all the cracks, and you're giving it time to soak up the dirt. Then we're gonna see where that writing was, and we're just gonna repeat. It's not about pressure. It's not about pressure and pushing really hard. It's about getting the brush to go consistently over and over and over again over where that writing is. Now there's some more writing down here. I'll zoom in so you guys can see. And again, it's not about pressure. It's just about letting the brush go over and over. And it's taking that marker right away. There was marker right here. There was a bunch of marker in the middle. And now what we'll do, let's give it a little bit more. This is just to get as much of the gray that has accumulated off. Letting the sneaker cleaner do its thing is the key. That's what it's there for. And again, we use any foam shoe cleaner that Walmart is stocked. Doesn't matter if you're young at heart or old. The point I'm trying to make is you don't have to put a lot of pressure. It's about consistently letting the bristles go over and over. Then what we do is we take the rag and we try to get as much of the liquid foam cleaner off as we can, and then we use the dry brush. You go with the tread, and you get most of the rest of the cleaner off. Now see, right here, we've got all of that writing off. It looks really good, but I missed a spot. There's some writing right here. So what I do is just put a little dab right there on the corner. Again, not about pressure. It's just about going over. Now it's gone. It was right there. Let me get all the rest of this out of the way so you can see. And that writing is completely gone. It was all right here. Then the next thing we do is we turn on our space heater. Actually, we got to clean the top. Let's warm up the space heater. We do one side at a time, give it a light foam, and just lightly but consistently over and over and over again. The key to cleaning shoes is sourcing shoes that don't need a lot of cleaning. The second key is white obviously shows the most dirt, so you want to really take your time and getting all of that white on any shoe looking good, or the lighter colors. Now obviously you don't want to source shoes that are really soiled in the darker color areas, because when the buyer gets them, they're going to say, hey, this didn't show up on the photos. But these look really good. There's a little bit of dirt on the end. That's an easy brush off, and it looks like we got these really clean. Let me see if I can. We got all the dirt off that side. You can't really see it that well, but there is some browning in here. Just give it a quick boom. Again, not about pressure, it's just about getting consistency over and over and over again. And you can see as you're going that the dirt is coming up and it's creating these little pockets. Once you wipe it off, it's pristine. Use the bristle brush, and what it's going to do is it's going to pull all that muddy liquid out of the small cracks, and then the finishing touch is to set it up over here by the space heater. Now why we use a milk crate is because as the air comes in, it circulates all around the shoe. It's not super close, it's about 6-8 inches away from the space heater. But then we start working on the other shoe, we start working on another pair. By the time we're done the other pair, these are good, they're dried up, they're ready to go. It doesn't take a long time, and we're ready to photograph. Again, a quick recap. You want to use a pick to get all the rocks out, to get the sticker off, to get, if you run into a situation where the sticker's not coming off very well, you can use a hair dryer, heat up that sticker, it'll heat up the glue that's on it, and you can slowly peel it off that way. You want to get all the big debris off. You want to use a brush to get as much of the dirt off as you can. Then you go into your sneaker cleaner, your foam cleaner, give it a light spray. It's not about pressure, it's about consistently letting the bristles and the soap do its job. Give it a wipe down, get all the excess liquid off that you can. Give it a final wipe down with the bristle brush, put it in front of the heater, then you're good to go. You move on to the next one. If you guys have any questions at all about anything that we just talked about in terms of cleaning shoes, the whole process, jump into the comments below. We're always here to answer any and all of your questions. We're going to finish cleaning everything so that we can get them listed, so that we can get them sold, and we can barrel towards that $1,000 mark. On the next episode, we're going to talk about keeping an inventory list using Google Sheets, and we're going to talk specifically about the listing process. The adventure continues.